hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. And we're going over to the wonderful people at the BBC today for a 3-episode drama that's showing weekly on the BBC from the 6th of June, but you can binge watch it like I do on BBC iPlayer now. So today we're going to have a look at the latest. Quite positive on this one. You know what the BBC's like, we get some stick, but no, generally a positive one today on this one. So we're going to look at a series called Time. Please, if you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. If you enjoy what we do, please tell your friends about this little channel. That'd be fantastic. You'll also see stuff on my football team, Manchester City, and there's some links on screen there for Facebook and Twitter, and a web page I have as well for rare DVDs and posters, stuff like that. So check out the links, and I do follow and friend everyone back on Facebook and Twitter and post loads of stuff on film and TV on there as well. So seek that out, and please, all your comments are welcome if you've been watching this. If you're going to wait weekly to watch it, it's not my sort of thing. I like to binge watch. I'm so happy when they stick it all on BBC iPlayer. But if you do like to watch it on a weekly basis, I'm not going to give any spoilers away, particularly today. So you're all right on that anyway. But you'll get a view for what the next couple of episodes are like if you've only watched one of them. So let me know in your comments anyway, and please, if you haven't got time for a comment, just give us a thumbs up. That'd be great. Yeah, well, this of course stars Sean Bean and Stephen Graham, two guys I quite like. Certainly it's not a change of a role for either guy. I mean, I think they've played baddies and goodies, haven't they? They've both been been in roles in the past. And it's 3 episodes, and it's a prison drama, and it began on Sunday the 6th of June. And it's by, of course, Liverpool-born Jimmy Mcgovern. Yeah, his latest drama. I do like a bit of Jimmy Mcgovern, I must admit. Some of my favourite series over the years from that gentleman. And it's about a guy called Mark Cobden, who's played by Sean Bean, a former teacher who's been sentenced to 4 years inside for drink driving after a road accident he was involved in left a cyclist dead. And also Eric, played by Stephen Graham, who is actually a prison officer. So you've got the inmate and the prison officer, who tries to protect those in his charge, or to do his duty anyway. When one of the most dangerous inmates identifies his weakness, Eric faces an impossible choice between his principles and his love for his family. And it was mainly shot in, I think, Shrewsbury Prison. There you go. So there's a little bit of background to it. There's not much out there review-wise at the moment. There's not very many independent critics reviews. Internet Movie Databases, which we always go to, as at 11 AM on the 7th of June 2021, it's getting an overall rating of 8.7 out of 10. That's quite impressive, isn't it? 8.7 out of 10. That's based on 183 scores and reviews that have been left. So a lot of positivity. And of those 183, there's 175 who score it 6 or more out of 10. So obviously that's quite impressive. That's 96% of the public. I think it's watchable, because I always say 6 out of 10 is a watchable film or series. So all bodes well, doesn't it, for this? If you look at the independent each episode, it's averaging or getting an 8.8 out of 10 each episode, which is a bit, I'm not sure if that's sort of been rounded up, etc. But personally, I would probably give episode 1 slightly more than episodes 2 and 3, but there's not much in it. Right, my little thoughts, my little 2 pennyworth to add to that. I mean, as I say, Jimmy Mcgovern, his drama does tend to please the masses, and I think this is no different to that. I mean, some of his dramas perhaps a little bit more gritty. There are certainly gritty elements to this, don't get me wrong, but this is more of a Sunday evening this was shown on. It's probably about right. Yeah, I mean, if you like a good prison drama, if you watched all the classics out there, including certain ladies' prison ones and stuff like that, then it's certainly a good watch for a Sunday evening, that's for sure. And this is really a worthy addition to his catalogue, if you like, or Mcgovern's catalogue. Shame it's only 3 episodes, so I was a bit gutted by that. We usually get about half a dozen at least, don't we? So I was a bit disappointed it was only 3 episodes. The 2 main characters are very investable, of course, straight from the off, even though you know obviously they've well, one's a prison officer, so obviously, but he's obviously looks as though he's a prison officer who tries to play it by the rules and tries to be fair with the guys, and obviously one's an inmate who's obviously in there for doing something bad. But you do feel you sort of invest in them both. You want them both to be okay very, very quickly. You know, you don't have to. It doesn't take you long to sort of get on their side, if you like. I think Graham does perhaps a better job, but I think the problem with Bean's character is that I think his character is a little bit more reined in and a sort of a shy guy anyway. He's very, very obviously troubled by what he's done, and obviously so he's not given much of a free rein to go over the top as Mr. Graham is. He can do a little bit more with his part perhaps. So people are critical of Mr. Bean, saying he's a bit you know, he's about as exciting as cold rice pudding, I think someone said, which is a bit unfair. I think he's playing his character. And there's a lot of by the book stuff. It's by the numbers, this sort of thing, as you'd expect from a prison drama. All the same thing, all the same sort of things happening with obviously elements of the prison. But there's enough in there to make it a good, interesting watch. I mean, the main criticism out there, as well as Mr. Bean's acting, is the believability of it, and obviously the mix of inmates and mix of things they've done. You know, and obviously they wouldn't. You know, you got people saying, "Oh, this guy wouldn't be with this guy in the same cell," etc., etc. But it's not a true life documentary. It's a drama. There's poetic license been used, as you know, dramatic license been used in this to move the thing along. And this is entertainment. Don't forget, this isn't real life. And I think Mcgovern sort of normally delivers on this. If you're a fan of Mcgovern, then you've obviously got. This is more of the same from what you're used to from him. But yeah, I don't accept that criticism particularly. I mean, I'm not really too worried about the mix of the inmates, etc., etc. It's just entertainment. I mean, if I want to watch a real life prison thing, I'll watch a real life prison thing or read about it or something like that. Yeah, but most of the people, as you can see from those percentages there, are happy with this. And the ending, yeah, it's a good ending. I won't spoil it, but it's one of those endings that if you know Mcgovern, you know it's not going to be all sweetness and light. You know, there's obviously an edge to things. There always is. So, and I'd love for it to be a second series. It certainly leaves it open for it to be, even though it does complete the circle, if you like. But yeah, as I said, 3 episodes. I would have really loved 6 episodes with this, and as I say, there was certainly enough in this 3 episodes to keep you going, and I would have liked a little bit more, but just being greedy. Perhaps obviously he's not the sort of person to go back and revisit things too much. He has done it in the past, so whether we will get a series 2 of this, I'm not too sure. Let's hope so anyway. But let me know in the comments what you think. My little score for this, yeah, I'm going to give it high. I'm going to give it one of my higher marks. I don't usually score too much over 7, do a 7 out of 10. I'm pretty mean, but I'm going to give this 7.5 out of 10, so a little bit down on the Internet Movie Database, but I think it's well, as I say, it's standard good entertainment set in a prison with all the things that happen in a prison and the good guys and the bad guys, etc., all that sort of thing. So I say it is by the numbers, but it's certainly no worse for that. So well done, Mr. Mcgovern. Not a bad little attempt. As I say, it seems to be a bit more is mellow? Would you say mellow? I say this is gritty, but perhaps a little bit mellower than perhaps some of his earlier stuff, if you like, which is fair enough, and certainly you know, for a Sunday evening, just about right as far as entertainment and violence and etc. is concerned. Anyway, thanks for watching. What are we going to do the rest of the day? Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. To meet here again on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps have a flit across, have a look at my Citizen channel, my football channel. All I ever ask is you please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.